Hey Virgos, welcome and welcome back to the Honey Sea Star Tarot. So this is going to be your weekend read for the 14th through the 16th of June. Can you believe we're already in the middle of June already? Quick shout out too, wanted to say thank you to each and every one of you guys for all your love and support. Really, truly, this channel would not be what it is without each and every one of your love, your support, and really, truly, it would not be what it is without you. So thank you guys so much for making this channel grow. And also to supporting each other along the way and lifting each other up. It's just absolutely beautiful, and it absolutely fills my bucket up. So thank you guys. So big news as well, and I apologize too. I am a little under the weather, so I'm a little nasally still, but I have a new deck. So I figured we would play with this, see what kind of energies we can gather here from it. So let's go ahead and start with some messages. Now, Spirit, what's coming in for us this weekend here, the 14th through the 16th? What messages do you have for us to help guide us along our way? Thank you. Okay, so right away, we're pulling the Nine of Swords. And so some of us could be feeling overwhelmed by fears. Also too, it could be that fear could be led by self-doubt, by guilt, but more importantly, it could be causing some nightmares or just poor sleeping aspects, as well as anxiety here. And honestly, with the half moon being in Virgo on the 14th, that doesn't surprise me. It brings a lot of conflict, a lot of disruption, I guess more so than conflict, but a better word for it would be discomfort. And so there could be difficulties with mental health, with family matters, with relationships, communication pieces. And so if you guys are dealing with that coming into this weekend where it was just like, wow, this last week was a rough one. The good news is that as of the 14th as well, the moon is going to be moving into Libra. And ironically, the change happens at 1:11. Depending upon what time zone you're in. So the beautiful thing about it is that it reinforces a desire for harmony. And so it kind of brings you from this energy into a more stable environment, more positive environment. And right away here, what we've got is that you are looking ahead, toward new opportunities. And really more truthfully, you're looking forward here. There is a freedom in forward. And so what Spirit is really saying here is that there is a good outcome coming. There is success. You're one step away from that. More importantly, even two, you're enjoying the success. You're enjoying your prosperity along the way. And there may even be some travel involved. But either way, there's new opportunities coming in that will lead towards freedom, not only financially, but like with the prosperity piece, but also to freedom in the way of time, which is something none of us, all of us are equal to, right? When it comes to energy. And so it's absolutely a beautiful thing where you're moving into better waters. And like I say, you're going to get some help here from the moon with that moon moving into Libra, coming out of that half moon in Virgo, because it'll really help with bringing in the alignments that you're needing right now to support you and to lift you up. Now, the moon is also going to be trine with Jupiter during this time, and Jupiter is in Gemini. And so this is another one, like I say, Jupiter is the planet of positivity, is how I always look at it. Excuse me, I apologize, still just the voice thing. But basically, it helps with boosting those positive vibes, that positive outlook. And so it may help with changing your perspective or help give you a boost with changing your perspective. The other thing too is it'll help with leading you to following your heart, basically to really resonate with the sincerity of your desires, of your plans, of your wants, your goals, with your relationships as well. And so you're going to start really attracting those sincere positive relationships as well as those sincere positive manifestations. Now, too, with this trine, it has a lot of potential for the opportunity of social successes as well as financial successes, which for us being Virgos, not only the networking piece, but the financial piece where we really focus with our career, this is a wonderful time to focus and really get into those pieces of collaborations, of building those business networks, building those business plans, or working towards the the career goal that you're working towards, the career success that you're aiming for, and really the direction that you're wanting to go. Now, what we have with the Ace of Pentacles here as well is that you may be looking at things here or you may be experiencing where a opportunity that has been lost, or that there could be delays or loss of money. Also, too, there could be some instability here with what you had been building. And that really truly does speak to that Nine of Swords here as well, where it's causing that loss is causing a lot of fear and anxiety. But Spirit wants you to know to keep going. Now is the time to really invoke that energy, the laws of transmutation of energy. And so the one thing about the transmutation of energy is that basically energy is always change. It's always movement, or it's always fluid. There's always movement. And so when you get stuck in a point of stagnancy, it can cause loss because there is no reciprocity. But with the law of transmutation, even if you've got negative energy coming towards you, even if you've got positive energy coming towards you, even if you're changing, transmutation talks to or speaks to changing something from a physical matter to an energetic matter. But basically you're changing its form, you're manifesting and transmuting that energy. And so that's where no energy is bad. Basically there could be negative energy coming at you, or that you could be feeling with regards to this loss. Now is the time to utilize that and transform it, transmute it into a positive outcome. And that really truly is the law of or how to invoke the law of transmutation, where you're turning potential losses into gain. Now, what we also pulled, and I apologize so much for my voice here. Thank you in advance for putting up with me. But what we see here is that basically with the High Priestess in reverse, there could have been some moments here, particularly in this last week, that's going to challenge you this weekend into, basically not listening to your intuition. Or it may, as you're coming out of this weekend or out of this last week, where you're in a state of confusion or in a state of distrust. But either way, that negative energy right now, without transmuting it, is leading to, unfortunately, a blocked intuition. And it's also leading to a lack of sensibility and grounding, where there's a focus on loss. There's a focus on the worst outcome, basically, the material loss of things, or the neglect, even to financially the poverty piece. And so if anyone is looking at what I see in that in a lot of ways is that this is a big transition for you, life change, job change, something, and you're afraid of the outcome, basically. And like I say, that's where the law of transmutation is going to really help you. The stars are going to help you this weekend with looking at those potential losses. Oh my goodness, that just blocked out. With looking at those potential losses and seeing how you can turn them, how you can use that energy and refocus that energy to transmute it into a positive outcome. Now, with the Tree of Life, basically, this is the Four of Swords. And so, like I say, it may be a point where you're feeling extremely mentally and emotionally overwhelmed. And this is going to drain you. It's also a potential of anxiety or burnout. I mean, we've had a lot of anxiety in here, so it's just kind of crazy where I'm just so sorry if you guys are in that point. I am sending you all a virtual hug here over the recording here, because certainly it just feels like somebody needs that. And so I just want to put that out there, that we are all here for you on this channel. Let us know how we can help you. But I'm sending you all the love and light and hugs in the meantime here to help lift you up. Now we also have this is beautiful. Okay, so we've got the Temperance. Sorry, excuse me, that's Charlie. But we've got the Temperance, we've got the Hierophant, and we've got the Magician. And so again, this is kind of like the epitome of what I'm speaking with the law of transmutation. Basically, what Spirit is saying is now is the time to go within, find that inner balance, and it's the law of as within, or as above, so below, as within, so without. And so as you go within, find that inner peace, find that calm, that harmony. And two, as we move into that Libran moon, we're going to find a way to transmutate, basically. And with the Hierophant here, what I see is in a lot of ways, this is going to be going towards really your faith, standing your high ground. The Hierophant speaks to conforming to societal rules, but it also speaks to morality. And tradition, and more importantly to religion and group thinking. And so what I see in this is really a hermetic approach, basically. And so you're going within, you're looking at the different skills that you have learned through your faith, through the laws of attraction. No matter what religion it is that really speaks to you, you're utilizing each skill that you've learned through your faith. And by doing so, from that place of peace, you're pulling the Magician. Basically, you're utilizing the skills that you have at your disposal. You're also being very resourceful, and you're utilizing your expertise. But more importantly, you're refocusing. You're focusing on the direction and the potential that really, truly is meant for you. And so this is a weekend where I really see it's like you're getting realigned, basically, and you're transmutating all that negative and refocusing it into your craft. And with the Empress, this is really the path to the birth of material influence. This is the path to your fertility, and to utilize the laws of nature and creativity is really what's going to help you with this. And I mean, oh my goodness, there's a balance and harmony. There's partnerships in the wing on this. I mean, things will really start changing, I guess, this is a turning point this weekend, I think, where things will really be realigning. And so, like I say, if anyone has been dealing with confrontation, this is the time where really you're going to be standing your ground. You're going to be believing in your worth, finding that self-value, finding those ethics that you really have speak to you, and you're standing firm and finding the right way to go, the right direction for you. Also, too, what I see in this is that you're choosing to leave behind the conflict. You may be traveling, you may be moving to a new home even, but what I see is that you're kind of deciding to stand above the conflict, stand above this loss, and go your own way. And with the Queen of Wands, basically, you are this creative optimist. You've got the charisma, and you're embodying that feminine energy and that confidence and that strength to go your own way. So this is absolutely beautiful. If this resonates, by all means, please like, share, subscribe. But also, too, if you feel comfortable, tell your story in the comments below. That way we can all help support you, not only with virtual hugs, but being here for you, because this is not an easy thing. I feel like you're getting a lot of pressure from the Hierophant aspects of really kind of trying to paint you into a box, or paint what your dreams are into a box. And what Spirit is saying here is that by standing true to you, by standing true to your vision and going your own way and transmutating that energy where you're turning losses to gains, is really the way through. Now, I do want to also caution you as we go into the end of this weekend here. So we're going to get some help. Excuse me, I apologize. The sun is going to be trine with the moon as well. And so you've got that Gemini and Libran energy here. And so it's kind of an aspect that brings overall happiness and life success, vitality, harmony. And so utilize that energy through all this process as you're transmuting. But more importantly, I do want to caution you, Venus is also going to be square with Neptune. And so you've got Gemini and Pisces. And so the Pisces and Neptune tends to really lead towards that dreamy state. And Venus with Gemini, that's a lot of air in there. And so basically I would just be cautious of seeing things for what they are, basically, rather than what you imagine them to want to be or want to become. Be careful with contracts. Read them carefully if you're going into any type of a commitment like that or purchase like that, especially with the potential of moving. Because basically this is an opportunity with that square where the other party may be hiding something from you. So walk into it with, watch the foggy goggles, as I would like to say, but walk into it with open eyes. And a clear head about you, so that you can use the wisdom that you've learned along the past. And like I say, utilize that energy, even if it is negative, to turn your loss into a gain, no matter how much someone's trying to put one over on you. Now, like I say, this is a new deck. Let me know what you guys think, because I'm super excited about it. No pressure. But let's go ahead and also look at our other tarot deck, because I want to look at some of the chakra pieces that can help us. So Spirit, help us with some chakra messages here for transmuting the negativity into the positive, finding the way forward through this conflict. Thank you, Spirit. So first off, it's kind of funny, but we pulled the Five of Swords. So again, watch out for betrayal. I do feel like somebody is really trying to take advantage of it in an unfair way, in some certain way, that's to cause you either a misrepresentation or a betrayal, humiliation, or even potentially a defeat. So like I say, just kind of watch who you're working with, watch your partners. Because I feel like at this point they may not be the best choices for you or have your best interest in mind. Now, with the moon, there is an intuition piece to this. And so, like I say, Spirit's just saying, use your spirituality, use your intuition during this time. Also to remember that, just kind of watch who you're working with, I guess. Remember to see things for as they are, not as you want them to be. But either way, what I see is you're holding, same thing, it's kind of wonderful, but you're holding your ground, and there is absolutely movement there. You're headed in the right direction, and what I see is you've got your back turned to this. You're kind of, even with this, it's like at first you're looking back to the deceit, now you're looking forward with your hand your hand open to the new, open to the success that is really truly meant for you. And with the Four of Cups, like I say, this is one where it's like you could be in a point of discontentment or disappointment. If you focus on that, that's the cups that are basically here in front of you. Spirit's got the cup that's meant for you right behind your shoulder. And so remember, now is the time to reevaluate, to ask, to transmutate, use those laws of transmutation to really ask the universe and utilize that law of attraction to bring in and manifest truly what's meant for you and what truly is going to reward you and basically fulfill your purpose in life, help you shine the gifts that you were blessed on this in this life to give us, to give to this world. Sorry, I'm so stumbly. But either way, like I say, this cup represents the star. And so keep that hope, keep that mental vision, that mental health about you. Don't let anyone take your power. Don't let this situation basically drain you. Because what I see is, there's people that are coming in and basically trying to say, hey, we're playing you for the fool. We're going to humiliate you by basically trying to take advantage of you or take trespasses against you. What the star really speaks to is you're saying, yeah, that's your choices. However, I'm doing what's best for me. I'm utilizing and working with people because to see people stand together, working together towards a common goal is when great things happen. And if that's with you, fabulous. If it's not, and I find that this isn't the right choice for me, I'm not here to try and hurt you. But more importantly, I'm here to give you good advice through love. And if you want to take it or not, take advantage of it or not, that's up to you. But which side, when you have to stand and really reflect upon your actions, your choices, who would you rather be? Someone that walks with love and light, or someone that walks to try and cheat and steal? And with the Six of Cups, like I say, this is going to be where you are influenced by the wisdom you've learned, the lessons from the past, but basically, and utilizing that to shape your present, to shape your future, and you're doing it with a gentle compassion. So this is absolutely beautiful. Like I say, read contracts very carefully, but ultimately, what I do see in this whole weekend as a synopsis is that you're moving from a place of conflict to a place of peace, and it's through the hope, it's through it's through your grace, it's through gratitude, and it's through your gentle nature, basically really walking with spiritual guidance and contentment. Excuse me, I apologize for my nose. So just looking at things here chakra-wise, if you guys do find that you're struggling, What I see a lot in this is there could be some sacral energy blockages, positive affirmations like, I am constantly birthing new energy into my life, or I'm allowing myself to grieve for things when they end. I'm improving myself to seek and enjoy pleasure. I'm allowing myself to seek and enjoy pleasure. Those types of things will really help empower you if you're feeling any of those sacral blockages, and really get that movement moving from the root straight up to the crown. And I do see a bit of heart energy here too. And so if you're having any heart chakra blockages or issues, remember some meditational practices of positive affirmations like, I am supported. I am a vessel for divine love. That way you can walk in that love and light. And so I hope that helps by all means. Let us know if it does in the comments below. Let us know your story, your experience. That way you can also help share with others to help them learn as well. Help show them a way too. That way this whole channel is one where, in a safe place, I should say, and a channel where we all grow and learn together through our wisdom. Now, just looking at the not chakras, but excuse me, for anyone that focuses on music therapy, I just wanted to look at the major arcana here. As a side note too, for anyone that you're dealing with, I do see some Cancer here, also too, some Libran energy, Scorpion energy, also some Virgo, possibly another Virgo or an Aquarius, especially with the Cancer and the Aquarius up here too. But either way, what I see for music therapy aspects for those that utilize that type of energy transmutation to get your energy flowing and realigned is we pulled the B, the A sharp, and the D sharp. So try some improv musically with those to get that energy flowing. As a reminder to make sure to drink plenty of water along the way. That way you can not only detoxify, but you can also cleanse and refill and replenish those energies too. So I hope this helps. Oh my goodness. I did also want to do some spirit animals. I almost forgot. So for ancient ones here, ancient ancestors, what animal spirit wisdom can you help guide us with? Because it definitely seems like a lot is going on. That's a lot, so I'm going to ask for a clearer message here. Spirit, what energies and wisdom can our ancient animal spirits help guide us with this weekend? Thank you. I guess we really have a talkative deck here. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. So first things first, we pulled the raccoon, which is the inventor. And I think this really speaks to your ingenuity. But basically, decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. So just remember that. You have the success within you. Believe in yourself. Have the confidence in your skills because Spirit believes in you. I believe in you. Your ancestors believe in you. And with the dragonfly, that's magic. I mean, embrace the transformation. It says, I encourage to let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I'm brilliant and I am blessed. And so again, that speaks to that confidence piece. And on the other side too to that is we've got the assertiveness with the cougar. In silence, I find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and the confidence to succeed. And so, like I say, you may have some negativity coming at you. You may have had some hiccups here coming into this weekend. But either way, you will be finding your power and getting back in your flow again, standing up and rising with the indomitable Virgo that you are. And with this, actually too, just to speak to that here as well, with the lizard, which is regeneration, I mean, that's perfect for this transmutation message. Basically, as a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. So like I say, Spirit's saying, don't worry about this. We've got you. We'll get you back on your feet one step at a time. And this is the weekend that we're going to get some help. Like I say, we've got the positivity coming in to help us rise and help us basically recuperate, regenerate, and then more importantly, take a new outlook and move forward with sincerity. And with the sea otter, that basically represents happiness. And so what I see through really finding that power for getting back up again, that is your path to peace. Basically, it says, be a master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. So you are protected here. Please know that. Please believe that. So like I say, I hope all this helps. If this resonated, by all means, and you'd like to support the channel, certainly I am forever grateful to see how much this channel is growing and for each and every one of your love and support. But please, by all means, like, share, subscribe, or share your story if you feel comfortable in the comments below. That way we can all grow together and rise together. Thanks so much. Take care, and I'll see you in the next reading.